New Orleans, this is important. Ted's Frostop is still threatened with demolition. We wanted to talk to you about that and what you can do about that. So last week, the Historic District Landmarks Commission denied the demolition application of this iconic mid-century modern diner. However, the applicants, RCR Claiborne Ventures, have decided to appeal the decision, which we did expect. So they have appealed it to the New Orleans City Council, which will next hear this appeal in the coming weeks. There has been an enormous outpouring of public support for this cultural institution here on Claiborne Avenue at Calhoun. At the HDLC meeting, there were 162 pages of public comment that was opposed to the demolition and only 2 letters in support. So I think that that really speaks to what this place means and what this building means to the community and to the city as a whole and even beyond. But that sort of establishes the place as a cultural landmark, but it is also incredibly architecturally significant. And that's what we also wanted to talk to you all about. So this is a classic mid-century modern diner. It is the epitome of mid-century modern automobile cultural development that really speaks to a moment in American history and a true American typology. There are some common features that we see in these types of buildings as sort of low horizontal shape to it. The continuous windows that run along the front and side of the building. Of course, the sort of auto-centric aspect of it, that you can drive right up to it, the awning that goes across the entire front of the facade to protect the drive-in nature of the building. But of course, what is most iconic probably about this building and what everyone will speak to is the signage. We have the incredible burgers, Frostop burgers sign at the top of the building. And of course, the memorable root beer mug, 14-foot root beer mug that's on the corner there. This is influenced by a style of architecture known as Googie, which really was popular between the 1940s and the 1970s. And the style is as odd and joyful as the name itself. It's known for this sort of over-the-top, futuristic, colorful emphasis on fun and really just joy that this type of signage conveyed to people. This was a time in architectural design where there was a real interest in making simple roadside commercial buildings something to remark upon. And that's really what this does. It was really a remarkably optimistic period for architectural design, and it is now a very threatened period of architectural design. In fact, in 2024, the New York Times published an article about Googie-influenced architecture, and they named it an endangered species. So we are lucky to have an architectural icon like this in New Orleans. This is not something to be taken lightly. When we lose a building, we lose the building forever. This is not a risk that the PRC is hoping that we will need to take. So if this building means something to you, please send a respectfully worded email to Councilmember Amy McCarran, District A, and let her know why this building is important to you. We think that this is a building that is truly worth saving.